Okay. There is some actual good news out of this whole EA blah, blah, whatever. I don't know if he saw the CEO talking about was on an investor call and talking about AI. Of course he's talking about AI. He has to talk about AI. Do you remember when like NFTs were the whole big thing? And blockchain is not a good piece of technology. Don't tell me like, oh, that's all garbage, but blockchain is like, no, it's a really crappy database. Okay. Okay. But seriously, but everyone had to talk about it, right? Only Square Enix is still like, oh crap, we forgot to take that out of the deck. We're still going to keep talking about it. Dumbasses. All right. But so now it's AI, right? And so they got to talk about AI. So yeah, he's talking about AI. Like 30% of our company uses AI because he's trying to impress investors. And hey, we can't lay off any more people because crap, we still need people to make games. So, all right. But I mean, there's a little bit of good news of like, in all of that BS about the laying off stuff was that they're going to stop doing third-party licensed stuff, right? Not entirely, because John Madden football is still John Madden football, but I mean John Madden's probably not paying his estate a lot of money. But I mean they did move off Mr. FIFA's soccer, so that's something else now. It's like Soccer Club or something that's doing fine. So they're not paying Mr. FIFA anything for that, and so they get a deal there. But so like right, they can then invest more in the game, right? Kind of right. But so like the Star Wars stuff that the people from Respawn did was never that interesting to me. It's fine. It's not a world that's like not my Star Wars fantasy, right? I'm an old man. I'm the it's not the first three of the trilogy. It's the middle of the trilogy. It's always why did they make it so hard to talk about Star Wars? Okay, but whatever. All right, so that's all gone. But so now there could be new Titanfall stuff. Is right? And we knew Titanfall was getting worked on, but now they can focus on that, right? And so Vince Zampinelli was not really a friend, but like somebody I talk to every time we run into each other because I'm always amazed of like, he has run successful teams. Like, what's the secret? Right? We always talk about that and other stuff. He's a very, very nice guy, very open and very, very willing to talk about stuff. So really, really appreciate that. But, and by the way, if you've never read it, the final hours of Titanfall, which is kind of like the behind the scenes making of it, by Jeff Keighley, it's like a visual novel kind of book thing. It's a book, you've got to read. Is really, 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 really good though. It's really, 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 really good. Don't give me crap about Jeff. I like Jeff. And yeah, I was in the final hours of Portal 2 or whatever thing. Yeah. But this is really good. And if you thought the Psychonauts documentary was like kind of hard punching, this is the same, right? Games are hard to make, man. God bless anybody who gets it done. But so we are now going to get some new Titanfall, but it's not going to be Titanfall 3. It's not going to be a sequel or something. It's going to be in the world of Titanfall, which is fine. Like I like the Titans. And I'll tell you what, Titanfall 1 was okay. Wasn't really my cup of tea bag. But Titanfall 2 single player maps, man, you can go back. They still hold up. That holds up. I think that character dies too often. Like it dies twice, die once, die 3 times. I don't know. Something, but like I'm nitpicking. Oh my God. Why am I even nitpicking? Why not just say something nice without some nitpick? Man, I gotta keep myself with that. Because seriously, this is really good. You should go play. If you haven't played Titanfall 2, you can probably get it for like 15 cents. You should go get it. And the single player missions, the level design is really good. And that's why people always talk about it, because it's really good. But so it's, yeah. So the one good thing out of all of this is we're going to get some Titanfall probably quicker. So there's a whole interview about it. I couldn't figure out exactly who started the interview, so I apologize for that. But go look on any news site. I was looking at reading Eurogamer today. They've got this, right? And so yeah, I am excited. I'm excited to see some new Titanfall. I'm excited to see what that is. I'm actually kind of more excited that it's not a sequel, because I honestly can't remember the story. But I think there's Titans and they fall. No, I'm probably more story than that. But I really like the gameplay. And the story was good, though. The story was good. I don't mean to discount the story. I just can't remember it. Right? Oh, my God. I'm trying to be positive. I am so bad at being positive. I am positively bad at being positive. I guess that's a positive. All right. But, yeah. So that is good news. And I don't know about you, but I am looking forward to that. I guess I didn't even realize how much I was looking forward to that I'd be looking forward to that game. I am kind of just looking forward towards something like that. I think just something to sink into in that kind of world where I dig it. Yeah. Because, I mean, God knows, I mean, Anthem was supposed to be kind of, I think, something kind of like this, and that didn't go anywhere. That did not receive well. You know, sometimes it's just, so sometimes like my problem with Starfield, here, you go really off on a tangent with design. My problem with Starfield is the game starts and I'm mining. I thought I was going to be interplanetary, crazy adventure. I'm mining. Like, no part of my space fantasy is I'm a miner. And too much of that game had that, of where it just wasn't. And it's a fine game. It's a fine game. But for me, it didn't click because I wanted to have this. I thought I was going to be having this giant space fantasy, traveling the galaxy, exploring places, and having all of this, right? And it just didn't. I mean, No Man's Sky did that for me. I really like No Man's Sky. You can bag on that one too. I really like that. I really like, and God knows they just keep updating that, making it crazier. But like that gave that to me of just seeing weird and crazy stuff. And yeah, you can't play it for 10 million hours because you'll eventually see something twice. But yeah, it's good. So I really like that. So like, what's the fantasy? I'm getting around to this, to Titanfall again, because I guess what's the fantasy of this world? And I think Anthem like missed that fantasy of that world for me. Like, I don't always just need to be some dusty desert town. I could just be a cool dude shooting stuff. I don't know. So I'm really interested to see what they do in this, because I've got to think they're not being told to make a single player game, but they're making something that's more open worldish, more, man, make GTA but in the Titanfall world. That'd be cool, right? I don't know. But so, yeah, now I'm saying excited about this, and I don't know. See, if you think, people always say this, like when you make games, oh man, then you hate games because you know the secret behind them. No, I'm surprised and excited all the time. I have no idea, right? But there's like a really easy way that you peg, like, oh, it's got to be this way because that's the beginning of what it was, versus it could be anything in the world, and it's an open book, and you can just do whatever you want and write in those pages and make it whatever you want. And that like for this kind of thing is the exciting thing for me, because I think that's the team, and I think that's the kind of the magic that team has, that they can step back and kind of make it anything and something unexpected. And that's that lifting your head up and realizing that you can just do anything you want. So I don't know. Am I the only one excited about this? If I am, you are bad people. I'm just going to say that. Oh wait, I was trying to be positive. I shouldn't call you bad for not liking a game. I really am bad at being positive. But I am being positive about this. I am excited about this. I really am. And so I really kind of look forward to see what they do. Yeah, we'll see. It's still going to be probably like 100 years from now, right? Because big teams, hard games. Yeah, that was good news. Yeah. I'm also bad at hitting the stop recording button, I guess. Oh, shit. Did I not hit? Oh, my God. Have I not been recording this whole time?